Well, there's just so much to unpack here. There's so much going on in this little satirical comic. You have the heroes here, which are trying to tackle the villain. And the heroes, they have random, dramatic, self sacrificing speeches, determined platitudes, growing alarm, right? And the villain destroys the heroes by using a racial slur. And then he continues to demolish the heroes by having casual homophobia, unsolicited opinions about taxation. Alright, so the heroes are defeated and they're in grief. So why is this funny, right? It's because people think of the individuals on Twitter or on college campuses who seem to be incredibly offended all the time by words. And they create safe spaces and they do all of the things that you know they do. And the reality is that they are not weak. See, this is the interesting thing. People genuinely think that if you go on Twitter and you misgender someone or whatever, that person is genuinely offended. In reality, they probably never been happier in their life because they get to exercise power over you afterwards. They get to report you, they get to ban you off Twitter. So my question is, which is the person that suffers more? A person that gets an insult and probably forgets about it the next day, or the person that loses something forever? In this case, the Twitter account, or maybe they lose their job. Who gets to suffer more from this interaction? So what is going on here? When you look at the culture in the United States, as well as many other similar nations, the current culture dictates that the strong must serve the weak. This is the basis of, progressive ideology. It's like you got white privilege and therefore you're strong, so you now need to serve others. Your entire life needs to be dedicated in the pursuit of social justice. So that is the ideology. You can break it down to one of the main tenets. The strong must serve the weak. So in this new meta, you need to show that you're not strong, because if you're strong, you become a servant. So you don't want to become a servant. You want to have servants, because every single human being wants to have a position of power. I don't know many people in medieval time period who were part of the nobility and they were like, okay, I renounce all my titles, I renounce all my lands, I want to be a peasant. I'm pretty sure that might have happened, but I think the cases are very rare. Or in the United States, a plantation owner going, you know what, I want to become a slave. Just want to sell everything. No, people want to be in positions of power. People want to be in positions of status. And in a system that says that the strong serve the weak, then people need to show that they are weak so they can have the servants. So on Twitter, for example, if you show you are weak, you have the strong, the Twitter moderating team, being your servants. They get to do things for you, but you need to prove you are a victim. You need to prove you are weak. How do you do that? Oh, you get offended from words. Oh, you're so hurt by the vile words that people gave you. You are weak. Oh, I'm so weak. It's kind of like Palpatine in Star Wars. He's like, weak. Oh, I am so weak. And then he's like, absolute power. It's literally that. And that is how the current meta is being played, right? So this mockery is funny, but what I want to say is that the heroes are not weak. The heroes are probably running away, crying or whatever, and then Galactus is going to get fired. Like, people are going to ask for the resignation of Galactus. Either that or he's going to be banned from social media because of his unsolicited opinions about taxation. So who gets to win in the end? Still the heroes, right? The heroes for social justice in this case, they are going to win because, and they don't even have to fight. That is the beauty of it. They're not the ones that have to face Galactus anymore. Facing Galactus is dangerous. You can get hurt. It's okay. Someone else will face Galactus, probably social media. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.